Have you ever felt as though the weight of your own problems is all that separates you from the world? Imagine for a moment that the very suffering you are going through is a potent instrument for change rather than only a barrier. Imagine this a wild, relentless force trying to break you down just to show you later on a strength you never knew existed. This is not only a fantastic concept, many people have lived this reality over countless years. Remember, too, that the suffering you are going through has a purpose, even if right now you feel overwhelmed, lost, or defeated. It is meant to shape you into something more, not to crush you. Remember the times in your life when you felt as though you would die. Perhaps it was a terrible failure, a tragedy, or a task thought impossible. In those times, it could have seemed as though the universe was working against you, piling challenge after challenge in your path. Still, let me ask you this right now, where are you? Are you not standing more resilient, smarter, and stronger than you did a year? Those challenges you encountered, those conflicts you battled, they were not without value. They were exactly the furnace that molded you into the person you are now. When the Joker in his legendary speech talks on accepting the suffering, he is not only elevating suffering, rather, he is pushing us to see the transforming potential of our challenges. He knows that guts and will to overcome difficulty define actual strength rather than comfort or convenience. Consider the most significant times in your life when you grew. They came when you were faced with difficulty and you decided to struggle through it. They probably did not occur when things were easy. Pain has a way of removing the surface layers of our life and revealing our true nature. It drives us to squarely face our weaknesses and anxieties. Though awkward, this confrontation is necessary for development. These are the times when we can redefine ourselves, walk out from the shadow of our old selves, and welcome a more empowered form of who we can be. Think of the tales of those who have overcome immense hardship and emerged stronger. After years of captivity, Nelson Mandela emerged not only as a symbol of resiliency, but also as a leader who turned the direction of a country. Overcoming poverty and abuse in her early years, Oprah Winfrey used her experiences to rise to become one of the most powerful people in television and philanthropy. These people used their suffering to drive themselves to higher degrees rather than allow it to find them negatively. Though their difficulty is not unusual, your challenges are special in their ability to inspire something amazing within of you. Every difficulty you encounter offers an opportunity for you to create a more robust, resilient version of yourself. Though it's difficult to envision the finish during a storm, keep in mind that storms pass finally. And when they do, you will come out not as you were, but rather as someone who has withstood the storm and evolved from the experience. Accept your agony. Try not to numb it or avoid it. Rather, embrace it and let it spur on transformation. Know that every difficulty presents a possibility for personal development and a means to uncover fresh abilities within of yourself. If you let it be, pain may be a quite effective teacher. It can help you develop more awareness of yourself and respect of your own resiliency. Thus, keep in mind that the suffering is not a penalty when you meet the obstacles ahead. It's evidence of your resilience and a clue that you are stretching the boundaries of your own capabilities and so increasing your possibilities. Let it help you become someone who not only can but also thrive from challenges. Though the trip could be challenging, the destination is well worth each effort. Accept your challenges since they are the very tool that will shape you into a stronger, more potent person. Remember, too, that the suffering you went through strengthened you and will always be a motivating factor toward your actual potential.